Hey there, fellow travelers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking you on a virtual journey to one of America's most iconic cities, the vibrant and historic Boston. But here's the twist. We'll be unveiling some lesser-known, fascinating facts about this incredible city that will leave you in awe. Let's dive right in. The Freedom Trail. Boston is known for its rich history, and one of the best ways to explore it is through the Freedom Trail. But did you know that the entire trail is marked by a unique color of bricks? Red bricks guide you through the city, leading you to 16 historically significant sites, making it a literal path through history. The first public park? Boston Common is not just any park. It's the oldest public park in the United States. Established in 1634, it predates the Declaration of Independence by over a century. It's a place where history has been witnessed, from colonial hangings to public speeches by famous figures. The secret underground tunnels. Underneath the bustling streets of Boston lies a hidden world of tunnels. These secret passages were once used for various purposes, including smuggling and escaping Prohibition-era police. Some of these tunnels are even rumored to connect historic buildings. The Tea Party reenactment. Bostonians have a unique way of commemorating the Boston Tea Party. Every December, they gather at the Boston Tea Party ships and museum to reenact the iconic event by tossing actual tea into the harbor. It's a fun and educational experience that brings history to life. The Mother Church of Christian Science. The First Church of Christ, Scientist, also known as the Mother Church, is a stunning architectural masterpiece. What many don't know is that its awe-inspiring maparium, a 3-story stained glass globe, allows you to stand inside the world, offering a unique acoustic experience. The birthplace of basketball? Did you know that Boston is the birthplace of basketball? In 1891, Dr. James Naismith, a Canadian physical education instructor, invented the game at the International YMCA Training School in Springfield, Massachusetts, just a stone's throw away from Boston. It's a fact that's often overshadowed by the city's other sporting achievements. The original Tea Party. Boston's subway system, known as the T, is one of the oldest in the United States, dating back to 1897. But here's the twist. It was the first subway system in the world to use token fare collection. Tokens have now become collector's items, reminding us of Boston's transportation innovation. The skyscraper that broke the law? The Custom House Tower, standing tall in Boston's skyline, was once considered an architectural outlaw. In 1913, it surpassed the 125-foot height limit imposed by the city. However, it was grandfathered in when zoning laws changed, making it the city's first skyscraper. The oldest public school in the U.S. Boston prides itself on its education, and the Boston Latin School is at the heart of that legacy. Founded in 1635, it's the oldest public school in the United States, and notable alumni include Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and Samuel Adams. Boston's underground molasses flood. In 1919, Boston experienced an unusual disaster, the Great Molasses Flood. A massive tank containing molasses burst, releasing a tidal wave of the sweet, sticky substance through the streets of the North End. It's a tragic and bizarre event that left a mark on Boston's history. The Holmes Pub, a hidden speakeasy. Boston's history with Prohibition-era secrets goes deeper. Behind a nondescript door in Back Bay hides the Holmes Pub, a hidden speakeasy that offers a taste of the Roaring Twenties. It's an authentic, underground experience complete with jazz, cocktails, and a step back in time. The Brazen Beefeater at King's Chapel. King's Chapel Burial Ground is known for its historic graves, but one gravestone stands out: the tomb of a brazen beefeater. Legend has it that the Beefeater, an English royal guard, was buried there in the 1700s, marking an unusual connection between Boston and British royalty. America's first public beach? While we often associate beaches with coastal cities, Boston boasts the honor of having America's first public beach. Revere Beach, established in 1896, was designed as a family-friendly escape from the city's hustle and bustle, making it a historic seaside destination. The Lovell Diet Bandstand. In Boston Common, you'll find the Lovell Diet Bandstand, but its history goes beyond music. It served as a platform for important speeches and events during the civil rights movement in the 1960s, making it a symbol of activism and progress. The mysterious shaking house of 1839. In 1839, Boston experienced a series of mysterious tremors and vibrations that puzzled residents. The phenomenon became known as the shaking house. To this day, the cause remains a mystery, sparking intrigue and speculation among locals and historians alike. The golden domes of Boston's skyline. Boston's skyline is adorned with unique golden domes that catch the sunlight and add a distinctive touch to the cityscape. The most famous of these is the Massachusetts State House Dome, which is coated in 23-karat gold leaf. It's a shimmering sight to behold. The "Make Way for Ducklings" statue. Boston's public garden is home to a heartwarming bronze statue called "Make Way for Ducklings." This beloved sculpture is based on a popular children's book of the same name and has been enchanting visitors, especially children, for generations. The mysterious Black Heritage Trail. While many know about the Freedom Trail, Boston also has a hidden gem known as the Black Heritage Trail. This trail takes you on a journey through Boston's African American history, shedding light on the city's rich but often overlooked contributions to the abolitionist movement. The secret tunnels of Chinatown. Beneath the bustling streets of Boston's Chinatown, there's a network of underground tunnels with a storied past. These tunnels were once used by immigrants as a way to avoid discrimination and navigate the city discreetly during the early 20th century. Boston's whaling history. Boston has a deep connection to the history of whaling. In the 19th century, the city was a major hub for the whaling industry, and the New Bedford Whaling Museum, just a short drive away, houses the world's largest collection of whaling artifacts. The world's oldest public park. While Boston Common is famous for its age, it's not just the oldest public park in the United States. It's the oldest in the world. Established in 1634, it predates other iconic parks like Central Park in New York City. The Skinny House. Boston's Skinny House is arguably the narrowest house in the city, measuring just 10.4 feet wide at its widest point. It was built out of spite in 1874 when two brothers inherited a narrow strip of land and one built the narrow house to block the sunlight from his brother's property. Paul Revere's copper. Paul Revere, known for his midnight ride, was also a skilled copper craftsman. He contributed to the construction of the Massachusetts State House Dome, which is made of copper. It was originally covered in wooden shingles but was later gilded in gold leaf. The Great Boston Molasses Flood. In 1919, a massive tank containing over 2 million gallons of molasses burst in Boston's North End, creating a deadly tidal wave that flooded the streets, killing 21 people and injuring 150 more. The molasses flood left a sticky legacy in Boston's history. The world's first telephone call. Alexander Graham Bell made the world's first telephone call on March 10, 1876, from his laboratory in Boston to his assistant in another room. He famously said, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." America's first lighthouse, Boston Light, located on Little Brewster Island in Boston Harbor, is America's first lighthouse. It was first lit in 1716 and is still active today, making it the second oldest working lighthouse in the United States. The Boston subway flood. In 1919, the subway system experienced a massive flood when a section of the tunnel near Fenway Park collapsed. It resulted in a massive flood that submerged the cars and tracks, causing significant damage. The Boston University Bridge's metric mile. The Boston University Bridge that spans the Charles River is famous for having the quirky distinction of being one of the few places in the United States where a mile is officially measured in meters. The bridge was designed in the early 20th century and displays both metric and imperial measurements. The first public school in America, Boston Latin School, established in 1635, is not only the oldest public school in the United States but also counts several notable figures among its alumni, including Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and Samuel Adams. Boston, the historic heart of New England, is a city that seamlessly weaves together the past and the present, offering a captivating tapestry of culture, history, and modernity. Nestled along the shores of Massachusetts Bay, this dynamic metropolis has long been a crucible of American history, and its enduring charm continues to inspire. At the core of Boston lies the Freedom Trail, a 2.5-mile-long path that leads you through 16 historically significant sites, including the Massachusetts State House with its iconic Golden Dome and the Old North Church. Famous for its 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, lantern signal during the American Revolution. If you've been enthralled by these lesser-known facts about Boston, please support our channel by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And as always, we're eager to hear your own hidden gems or stories about Boston, so please share them in the comments below. Host, waving, until our next adventure together. Keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep adding to your treasure trove of knowledge about the world.